Beneath the waves lies a silent crisis, a ticking time bomb, threatening the very foundation of marine life. While the world battles climate change above the surface, an equally urgent catastrophe brews below, one that scientists now say has already crossed the point of no return. This is the story of ocean acidification, what experts call the evil twin of global warming. It begins with something invisible, carbon dioxide. As we burn fossil fuels, this gas doesn't just stay in the air. It's absorbed by our oceans, triggering a chemical reaction that changes seawater's very nature. This reaction reduces the pH of seawater, making it more acidic. And that's not just chemistry. It's a biological disaster.
As climate change's evil twin is a huge time bomb waiting to explode.
Marine species depend on a delicate chemical balance to build their shells and skeletons. Acidification breaks that balance. When the ocean turns acidic, shells weaken, reproduction slows, and entire ecosystems collapse. In the most severe cases, shellfish dissolve. Coral reefs, the rainforests of the sea, can no longer grow. And without reefs, millions of marine species lose their homes. Until recently, ocean acidification was one of the few planetary systems still within its safe operating space. But now, a groundbreaking study by scientists from the UK's Plymouth Marine Laboratory, NOAA, and Oregon State University reveals that this boundary was quietly crossed 5 years ago. Using ice cores, historical data, and advanced computer models, researchers reconstructed 150 years of ocean chemistry. The results? By 2020, calcium carbonate, a vital compound for shell-building species, had dropped more than 20% below pre-industrial levels in many ocean regions. The situation worsens with depth. At 200 meters below the surface, 60% of global waters had already crossed the danger threshold. And remember, most marine life doesn't live at the surface. It lives in these deeper waters, where the impacts are often invisible until it's too late. Professor Helen Findlay of PML warns that this has enormous consequences for deep-sea reefs and biodiversity hotspots. These ecosystems are nurseries, critical breeding grounds for countless species. Their destruction could disrupt marine food chains worldwide. And it's not just the big creatures. Even the tiniest organisms, like sea butterflies, are affected. As their shells weaken, predators lose a key food source. The ripple effects can destabilize entire food webs. Coastal communities are already feeling the impact. Fisheries are seeing shrinking stocks. Coral reef tourism is in decline. And the economic loss? Billions. Ocean acidification isn't just environmental. It's financial, social, and political. Professor Steve Widdicombe calls this a ticking time bomb for marine life and coastal economies. His network is racing to monitor global pH changes, but the data is clear. Acidification is accelerating. If emissions stay on their current path, we could see up to 150% more ocean acidity by the end of the century. That's unprecedented in millions of years, and evolution doesn't move fast enough to adapt. The study's authors stress that only one solution exists on a global scale, drastically cutting CO2 emissions. At the same time, targeted conservation efforts must focus on the most vulnerable regions and species. The good news? We still have time, though not much. From reef restoration to low-carbon economies, the tools exist. But global political will is lagging behind. Jessie Turner, director of the International Alliance to Combat Ocean Acidification, puts it bluntly, we are running out of time. What we do, or fail to do, now is already shaping our future. The oceans have always given us life. Now, it's our turn to protect them, before this ticking time bomb explodes.